Peace, kings. Peace, queens. It's your boy B.O.L.O, the ambassador, bringing other legends over like a soldier. Yeah, I'm back in the building once again. I usually don't make a lot of videos, but every time I feel inspired and I'm led by the Spirit, then I just go forth and especially when I just experience something. When I get it hot off the presses, that's when I like to, give it to my little audience or my little following that I have. Because my little following, each and every following that I have, and every individual in person is worth the world to me. So I don't have to have 1 billion subscribers, 1 million people. I mean, if it's just 2 people that can get something out of this message, then it's worth it for me. So I'm in the gym, right? I'm working on my, working out, doing my thing, feeling good. I'm zoning. And as you know, when you're working out in the gym, you play music. Some play music with the headphones in. I play music through my speaker. Now, there's a number of people that do this. We're in a gym situation. They got music playing all over the gym. All over the gym. Meaning they got music blaring way higher than my little tiny speaker. And there's always, every once in a blue moon, because everybody knows me, so 9 times out of 10, nobody's gonna say anything. They just got their headphones in or whatever. And if you walk like 2 feet away, you're not even gonna hear my speaker. You always got one person that feel like they can just walk up to you and tell you to turn your music off. So this dude walks up to me and tells me that today, like, yo, dude, turn your music off. Points to my box. So I look at him. I shake my head and I start laughing. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm telling him, I'm not even gonna give this dude my energy because he already approached me wrong. He already approached me wrong. Number 1, you don't work here. Number 2, this is a public place. Number 3, you don't tell me what to do. You ask me if I will. Can you please turn your music down? That's a little bit more respectful. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll turn my music down. He didn't say turn your music. Can you please turn your music down? He said turn your music off. I'm looking at dude like, yo, what you think this is? You think this is slavery? Dude, you got the wrong one. Like, I'm just looking at him like, fam. And please don't touch my speaker. Because if you touch my speaker, I'm going to be in your mouth. Please don't touch my speaker. Now, I'm not telling them this. This is what's going on in my head. So, I already know one thing about the enemy. When the enemy attacks you, he uses your energy to do it. So if you pull back on the energy and don't say nothing, they ain't got nothing to work with. Now he got to go all the way out of his way to go in my bag, take my speaker and turn it off when me and you haven't even had a verbal altercation yet. Now, if you are willing to do that, then at that point, all bets are off. I'm already in his mouth. So I say that to say this. There's a way to do everything. If he works for the place, or you work for the gym, or you work for the police department, or you work for Quick Trip, or you work for Hy-Vee, or you work for Blockbusters, wherever you work. If you have a job there, then you have the authority to ask and tell people what to do in that place because you're paid to do a job, and you've been signed a post. But you got so many people who are out of order that they walk around. Not only are they rude, but they think without authority can tell you what to do. And that just sets me off because it's like, dude, you're just like me. You're just like me, dude. You're not better than me. You don't get to walk around and tell another grown man what to do. You ask. You show some respect. You operate in some kind of discipline. You don't tell me nothing, dude. You don't tell me nothing. Period. Don't tell me nothing. That's just where I'm at. You're not in the place of authority to tell me anything. You understand? Treat your neighbor the way you want to be treated. In my mind, I'm never going to walk up to another man and tell him what to do. That's why I'm so offended when somebody try to do it to me. I'm looking at him like, dude, I would never walk up to a person I don't know and tell him what to do. Unless it's completely, totally necessary. When somebody walk up to you and tell you what to do, you gotta ask yourself, who does this person think they is when they don't even know you? I don't even know your first name yet, and you're already telling me what to turn on and what to turn off. I'm like, dude, you are not the police, and you don't work for this gym. If you got an issue, you can ask me, or if I don't comply, then you go and you speak to somebody who works here, and then you send them to come talk to me, and I will gladly comply at that moment because somebody's from the job is asking me to turn my music down. Guess what? He did that. So the guy comes up to me and he knows me and he's like, man, you play your music here all the time. No problem. He just want to know if you could turn it down. I'm like, yeah, it's already turned down. And he just walks away. Now, mind you, when he walked up to me, he told me to turn my music off. But yet, when the people that worked there came up to me, they asked me to turn it down a little bit. See the difference? Respect. That's the difference. Some people just don't want to take the time, like they're already going through whatever they're going through, and they feel like they can just throw their weight around and disrespect people. And some of us ain't having it. So I guess the moral of this story is respect. Peace, kings, peace, queens. I'm out.